Hello, I am Rakesh and you are watching my channel चलो सीखते हैं. Today we are going to take summary of lesson EVANS tries in O level by Colin Dexter. There are many characters in this story, so let us see the characters. First character is the protagonist, EVANS, James Roderick Evans. James Roderick Evans is also called Evans the Break because earlier 3 times he escaped from the prison. Second character is secretary of the examination board. Third character, governor of HM prison. Oxford. Fourth and fifth character, Mr. Stephens and Mr. Jackson. They are prison officer. Mr. Jackson and Mr. Stephens. Sixth character, McLeery. McLeery was an invigilator. He was a parson at St. Mary Mag's Church. Seventh character, Mr. Carter, detective superintendent. Eighth character, Mr. Bell, detective chief inspector. The story starts with conversation between secretary of the examination board and governor of HM prison. Here governor of HM prison requested secretary of the examination board to hold German O-level examination for Evans in his cell. Cell means kamra. So secretary of the examination board asked whether there is any violent record of that Evans or not. When governor said that there is no any violent record of Evans, so governor gave permission to hold German O-level examination in his cell. Cell means kamra, where Evans is locked. So as a consequence, at around 8:30 am, two persons, Mr. Jackson and Mr. Stephens, who were prison officer, they arrived in the cell. And when they came in the cell, at that time, Evans was just going to shave. So Jackson instructed Stephens to take out the razor out of the cell. Razor means blade. Already Jackson was also kept Evans' nail file and Evans' nail scissor out of the cell. But anyhow, James Roderick Evans managed to keep his hat. He said that hat is one type of things that always brought a good luck for Evans. So in this also German O-level examination, that hat is also might bring a good luck for Evans. So at around, on the other side, at around 8:45 am, the invigilator, who was a person in St. Mary Max Church. He was just from his house. He was just going to Carfax from the house which was in the Broad Street. At that time, McLeery was keeping a small suitcase. What were the things that was inside the small brown suitcase? McLeery was holding a brown suitcase. There were many things in that brown suitcase. So let us see what are the things inside that brown suitcase. First, a sealed question paper envelope. Second, an invigilation form. And third, an authentication card. Fourth, a paper knife. Fifth, a Bible. And sixth, a current copy of the newspaper, the Church Times. The exam is scheduled to start at 9:15 a.m. So this McLeery, when McLeery entered the main gates, at that time he was met by Mr. Jackson. So after some time, Mr. Jackson gave McLeery to the keepings of Stephen. So both McLeery and Stephens now came just before the cell where EVANS is locked. अब मैकलीरी और स्टीफेंस उस गलियारे से उस कमरे के ठीक सामने पहुंचते हैं जहां इवांस बंद है. At around 9:10 a.m., the governor again phoned Mr. Jackson that if McLeery would bring something that Evans could take as a weapon against McLeery. So he instructed to take to search McLeery. So Jackson called McLeery out of the cell and searched that person McLeery. और तब McLeery के पास एक रबर रिंग मिलता है. But McLeery said that he was suffering from hemorrhoids, and so Jackson left that ring with McLeery. और तब जैक्सन मैकलीरी के पास वह रिंग, रबर रिंग उसी के पास रहने देता है. बट एट दैट टाइम ऑल्सो जैक्सन वॉज worried about the paper knife that McLeery was keeping. And also governor has put one microphone inside the cell so that he could listen the conversation what was going inside the cell. गवर्नर एक माइक्रोफोन इवांस के कमरे में रहने देता है, सेल में, ताकि वह उसके गतिविधियों को सुन सके. At around 9:20 a.m. the exam begins. This was the exam of German O-level exam. McLeery said to Evans, write the name of your paper 0211, write the index number 313, write your center number 271A. And after that, again, Evans said that if Stephens is inside the cell, it is not possible for him to attend the German O-level examination. So Stephens went out of the cell. At around 9:40 am, the phone bell rang and it was the assistant secretary of the examination board. He said that one correction slip has been left to be put inside the question paper envelope, and the governor said that he would send this question paper envelope to Mr. Jackson in D wing. McLeery ने कहा, stop Evans, do the following correction. On page number 3, the word is goldenin, not golden. On page 3, number 3, the word is goldenin, not golden. Stephens is still out of the cell, and every 1 or 2 minutes he looked inside the cell through the keyhole or the peeping hole. So when it was 10:50 am, Evans asked permission to put a blanket on his shoulder. So when at about 10:51 am, when Stephens looked inside, he was surprised because there was blanket on the shoulder of Evans. But since it was winter, he thought that it was a common thing. At 11:22 am, the governor phoned Stephens, and he instructed that after the hour of examination, he himself took McLeery towards the main gate and checked whether the door of Evans was locked or not. 11:25 होने को है, लिखना बंद करो, मैक्लीरी ने कहा. द एग्जाम वॉज ओवर. आफ्टर द एंड ऑफ एग्जाम, Stephens took McLeery towards the main gate of D wing, and he also wanted to take coffee, but he returned to see whether Evans was in the cell or not, and lo, there was no Evans in the cell, and McLeery was injured and blood was dripping through the white linen. McLeery ने कहा, I am okay. Don't worry about me. Call the police now. He showed the governor. A photocopied sheet was cleverly superimposed on the last page of the question paper. और उसमें क्या लिखा था कि do accordingly the plan already something. Don't hit McLeery too hard. लेकिन यहाँ याद रखना है कि जो मैक्लीरी का वेश बनाया हुआ है वह इवांस ही है और वह गवर्नर को बेवकूफ बना रहा है. सो पुलिस कार, व्हाइट पुलिस कार केम एंड इनसाइड वाज मिस्टर कार्टर, डिटेक्टिव सुपरिटेंडेंट. गो टुवर्ड्स एल्सफील्ड वे. मैक्लीरी ने कहा, एल्सफील्ड वे की तरफ चलें. आई नो वेयर इवांस वुड बी. मुझे पता है इवांस कहाँ गया होगा. एट दैट टाइम गवर्नर आस्क्ड जैक्सन that he had been 2 hours the previous day in Evans' cell, then how Evans secretly kept weapon, जिससे कि उसने मैक्लीरी को घायल कर दिया, और मोस्टेच, फॉल्स बियर्ड एंड द स्पेक्टिकल्स, जिससे कि वह मैक्लीरी के वेश बनाकर डी विंग से बाहर चला गया. सो आफ्टर दैट गवर्नर आस्क्ड मिस्टर स्टीफेंस एंड मिस्टर Jackson to meet Mr. Bell, Detective Chief Inspector, in St. Eldred's Police Station. St. Eldred's. He thought that it would bring Evans back in the cell through that question paper. और गवर्नर क्वेश्चन पेपर को पढ़ते हैं। हेडिंगटन राउंड अबाउट से होकर न्यूग्रा बेन की तरफ जाए। देर इज नो सच प्लेस ऑन द अर्थ नेम्ड न्यूग्रा बेन, इट मस्ट बी न्यूबरी। सो व्हेन कार्टर फोन्ड गवर्नर दैट McLeery spotted Evans going towards Elsfield Way. Governor thought that some person from examination board, because office of examination board is in Elsfield Way. Governor thought that some person of examination board must involved in Evans' escape. So he said Carter that don't go towards Elsfield Way, go towards Newbury. And he also told Carter that first take McLeery to the hospital. McLeery को पहले हॉस्पिटल पहुंचा दो। लेकिन कार्टर का कहना है कि McLeery is now at the Red Cliff now. और तब when governor found Red Cliff accident department, they said that there is no person named McLeery. जब गवर्नर ने रेड क्लिफ के एक्सीडेंट डिपार्टमेंट को फ़ोन किया तो पता चला कि वहाँ पर कोई भी मैक्लीरी नाम का कोई व्यक्ति नहीं है। एंड आफ्टर 45 मिनट्स दे फाउंड मैक्लीरी बाउंड एट हिज हाउस इन द ब्रॉड स्ट्रीट। और मैक्लीरी का कहना है कि वह वहाँ पर 8:15 से ही बंधे हुए हैं। 2 पर्सन केम एंड दे बाउंड। अब लोगों को पता चल जाता है कि मैक्लीरी के वेश में जो मेन गेट से बाहर निकला है वह इवांस नहीं है, बल्कि मैक्लीरी का वेश बनाया हुआ जो व्यक्ति कमरे में था वही इवांस है। चारों तरफ फोन की घंटियां बजती है। सभी लोग प्रिजन में, HM प्रिजन में घबराए हुए हैं। ऑन द अदर साइड इवांस वॉज एंजॉइंग फीस in the Chipping Norton city. Chipping Norton. Evans was enjoying fish and chips in the city Chipping Norton. शहर है Chipping Norton and Evans was enjoying fish and chips. After that he thought to return his hotel. And the name of the hotel is the Golden Lion. The Golden Lion Hotel. And when he returned the hotel, Golden Lion, and when he opened the door, he did not expect such person in his room. और वह उस व्यक्ति से तो पूरे जीवन में नहीं मिलना चाहता था। On the bed he found governor. गवर्नर ने कहा तुम्हारा खेल खत्म हुआ, इस होटल में चारों तरफ हमारे आदमी हैं। For several minutes there was utter silence. Then Evans said, the correction slip brought you here, but there are many golden lion in the city, so how did you come here? लेकिन गवर्नर ने कहा the index number 313 and the center number, the 6 figure when we see on the map, जब यह 6 फिगर को मैप में हम देखते हैं तो यह चिपिंग नॉर्टन शहर का मिडिल का लोकेशन देता है। और तब गवर्नर ने कहा कि शुरू से ही देयर वाज नो फ्रेंड ऑफ इवांस, सो हाउ डिड ही मैनेज दिस बिजनेस। लेकिन इवांस ने कहा उसके शुरू से ही आदमी थे। द जर्मन टीचर वाज हिज फ्रेंड एंड मैक्लीरी वाज पर्सन एट सेंट मेरी मैक्स, ही वाज हिज फ्रेंड। जो मैक्लीरी का वेश बनाकर आया था वह उसका ही मित्र था। देन गवर्नर आस्क्ड हाउ डिड ही मैनेज द ब्लड। Evans said that it was pig's blood, and for avoiding to clot that blood he mixed trisodium citrate To avoid clotting the blood, he mixed the chemical trisodium citrate. After some time, the girl said that van is ready. दो प्रिजन ऑफिसर निकलते हैं और इवांस को हथकड़ियाँ लगा देते हैं. नाउ इवांस वॉज जस्ट गोइंग आउट ऑफ द सिटी. जैसे ही कार चिपिंग नॉर्टन से ऑक्सफोर्ड रोड की तरफ जाती है, द प्रिजन ऑफिसर अनलॉक्ड हैंडकफ्स. वे इवांस की हथकड़ियाँ खोल देते हैं. अब इवांस फ्री है. ड्राइवर ने पूछा, किधर चला जाए सर? इवांस ने कहा, न्यूबरी के तरफ. तुम्हारा क्या ख्याल है? इवांस मुस्कुराया, थैंक्स.